Yeah, the place around at the marina is like that. The mangroves, people looking somewhere to live, they go in there, chop down the mangroves and build a little house. Pick up woods on the street and someone break down a house and give them woods and so forth. They just back in the woods in there, pick up what they drift, what they find drifting on the sea, go nail it on and just build a little box for them to get into. And it's swamp. When the tide is high, the water full up in there.
Oh yeah.
And sandflies been biting you. So anyway, they make bridges with woods
Oh yeah.
from house to house, little batch, little matches batch, little houses,
I know.
with his whole family in there, sleep on the floor.
I find it very
And they go,
intriguing.
and it's so, it's on a
They're not-
village.
they're not-
It's on a town, a little village.
I know, it's like a whole town.
It's a whole
You
town.
know, though,
little
it's
houses, yeah.
poverty, but nobody's starving. And these kids come out of there in the morning to go to school, and their clothes are perfectly clean.
Their clothes are cleaner
Let me
than
tell
my
you
clothes.
something. No, much cleaner, and they look great. They smile. Little kids hold hands. They're close.
Really?
I think in general they're probably happier than if you go to a neighborhood in a suburb of a town where there's $1 million houses. Everybody's got lots of money. Those are the people that need the psychiatrist. These people are struggling, but they're living okay.
And they're happy. They're
They're
happy.
and
They're
they're
happy. That's the
not
whole
starving.
thing.
Now there's starvation and that and disease is a different thing. That's not what exists. They're just poor. They don't have money, but
They're happy.
and
Tell me about the solution.
they have a house that's worth $200 and they have a stereo worth $4,000.
No, not no solution. They don't do that.
Well, how about your next door neighbor? Not $4,000.
Well, he's a bombero, so he's rich.
But see, they're mixed in with it.
You know,
too. I mean,
Venancio. Let's see. He's a bombero. I forgot his name. You know him probably. So anyway,
I'm gonna move over here. You're gonna tell me about what you were just telling me about. You're gonna move over here.
Solution, right?
All I get is a silhouette. Tell me about
So the
what
solution,
lives next to it.
the solution. Most of the people I know in the solution are a lot of them are from far away in what we call the Comarca. Comarca in America, you kind of call it Indian reservation. It's a little different. But anyway, that's where they all live. In the Comarca, the only people that can own land there are the Nobe Gugle people.
Really?
And there's a lot of people live there, but they come here to Bocas, they come here to work, they come here to get health care, they go to the hospital, they want their kids to go to better schools. So they, over the years, they've been moving there. When they came here, they had no money, they couldn't rent a house. There was a part of Bocas that was just a swamp, a mangrove swamp, just like Joe was saying, nasty mud. And they would find some posts they'd bring in maybe, find some lumber scraps, and they'd build a house. And then then they tell their friends or family out in the Comarca, and some other people come in. So now there's probably, I don't know, I bet there's 500 houses there. Do you think so?
That is the way Indian people is. Whenever time one come, then the cousin come, the auntie come, the brother come, and the house gets so full until you cannot hold them anymore.
Then they build a little
So they
room on
build
the
in the
side.
next little one, and they keep building and building and building until you turn it in a whole village.
Yeah.
That's the way
So
Indian
they're-
works. That's how they make.
They're
Yeah.
real tribal people. So
Tribe.
they want to live together with the family. It's all about the family.
That's how it works.
So anyway, so now the solution, a lot of houses, and people really, really, really poor. And most of the houses are built over mud, black mud, and a lot of basura, trash.
Really,
a
really.
lot of trash.
Trash.
But the amazing thing is, you'll see people walk out of there that live there, dressed so nice
I know.
and clean and pretty girls, and they
they're
really
clean.
they have
If you
pride.
go-
They have a lot of pride.
If you go where they live, you can see they are clean people.
They really are.
Yeah, they are.
They're clean.
Yeah.
Clean people. It's just that the trash strip is from all over in the ocean. Some man don't give a shit. The trash. You live in the ocean, just peel a banana, you peel a thing, you just throw the plastic,
don't
you
have
just
to.
throw whatsoever through your window in the sea. it go on the land. And when the tide is high, it take it off the beach and it just scatter over. So you get more in the mangroves. So all in there is pure trashes. It looks so nasty. When these Indian peoples get into the mangroves to build their little house, they take up these trashes. They burn it to keep away the sandflies.
The sandflies. All about the sandflies.
Sandflies bite you like hell in these mangroves.
You know how I keep you got him?
Remember, you're being documented.
Oh God. With my stellar reputation here, it's ruined.
So you're saying, and when I came here too, the first time a gringo comes into Bocas del Toro, it appears that the people are poor, but they're really not poor. They just have, they just live simply. They don't need a whole lot of things.
And I
But-
don't read them as being unhappy and depressed.
But this place that you're going to take me is truly poverty. I mean, it's real poverty.
As far as in Bocas, this Bocas town,
Yeah.
now this is a level of poverty that a lot of gringos they don't see. 'Cause why would they want, they don't know about it. A lot of them don't want to know about it. I've offered to take gringo people down. I want to see how people really live for nothing else, so they feel like when they see this, they think, oh, how can they complain about anything? They see people that poor, then you should never complain. You should say, my life is good, because these people are poor. Solution.
And these are predominantly the indigenous, which are called the Indians here.
Mostly there, but there's some black folks living down there too, a little bit. I don't see any. No, I see some Latinos too at the edge. But I think when I go deep into the solution, I don't see any Latinos.
Okay,
Mostly Indians.
good. So we will take a trip there in a few days.
And most of them are from places really far away. It takes on a fast panga. Well, I'm from an area called Santa Catalina, Tobobi, all these faraway places.
You see what happened first time when I was a boy here, when I was a kid living around here. We didn't have much foreigners around here. People used to plant a lot.
Yeah.
They have their property and they plant different stuff. This one planting and banana, the other one plant yucca and dasheen, the other one plant tomatoes and pepper, the other one plant. And you have fishermen, a lot who get in the ocean, in the islands. So the fisherman come with his fish. This one bring his planting, he bring a bunch for him, and the other one bring yucca, the other one bring this, he bring rice, they plant rice, they bring, and this guy give them fish and they swap things. So money wasn't the problem. If you don't have money, you eat and drink same. You just need a little,
But
you need a little.
this area, they're not.
That is why people are poor. Poor people go around, that's how we used to live. When population get more bigger and bigger, increase get more, then we said, you know something, if you don't have money, you can't go to the shop. When I was a boy here, lobster, we used to walk on the beach. You know, when the tide is low, the rocks stay out the water. When the tide get high, the rock go down. So when the tide is low, I see things like coconut straw coming up against the rocks like that. So I walk to my knee and I get on the rock and I look to see what is lobster all over. My brothers, we stay on the beach, my brother said, go and get him, we want him for bait to catch fish.
Where did the lobsters go, Joe?
We never used to sell lobster around here.
It
We
came.
give away lobster.
They went
lobster-
away when the tourists came, didn't they?
No,
No?
no. They start buying lobster, but how they buy? They tell you, all right, bring me, and they don't want a small one. 5 lobster, I give you 50 cents. In the boy, we go,
Yeah, that's
get
a
a
lot of
sling,
money.
sling them, big lobster or a pound. You want it pound or more. Less than that, you don't buy it, too small. Man, I told you, I live it. Sometimes when I remember this thing, I cry. And I'm still young. I'm 56 years old. And the thing that I see here is to show you how increase goes so fast. Man, I don't know, population gets so big so quick. It gets so quick now that. Well, I went away to play music, that's my living really. And I came back home, and when I come, I see that, I said, shit, there is nothing more for me than sell out the place and sell out everywhere. So, and who sell it don't got no money in their hands. They don't got the property anymore.
Yeah, that's
The
thing.
lobster are gone. You see, we used to use wood boat and paddle and so forth. Now it's pure outboard engine and fiberglass. When you see a man here with an engine 40 horsepower or a 75 horsepower, 60, these men have money. In my days, little boy, and I'm young. I'm still young here. In my days, little boy, when you see a man with a 50, they're rich man.
That's a rich man.
He got money, a doctor, a liar, something, he got money. You know, we respect that guy. If you get to know the history of Bocas and live it to see what it is now, and so fast, I'm just 56 years old. I'm just 56 years old. To see how much time I live it and I see part of that. That's what I can give you the story and tell you. What I say is true, what I live. And what happened now, you will say, shit, Joe, it goes so fast. So fast. And the rest.
Yeah.
It's built, Bocas built so quick that it surprised everybody. Chinese, we never had Chinese around here, just the old Chinese there.
The old colonial. Chokai.
Chokai and those. Chokai family, that is Chokai.
One grocery store, like maybe two actually.
No, everywhere with all the store them is Chinese. Chinese
Yeah.
keep buying and buying and buying and Chinese buy out the whole place. Chinese, you got something good you wanted and he will pay you whatsoever. Where did China get so much freaking money from?
I don't know.
They say it's a chain and China, Cadena, China, I don't know. But Chinese take over the place.
They're taking
Yeah.
Joe, how many Chinese friends do you have?
Chinese friend,
How many?
hey, up to now, the only one that I'm very near that I can really speak about is Chokai, but
Uh-huh.
And
He's not-
he's a cool guy, and
he's a cool guy. He's from here from many times. Chokai is good, but the rest of them, I don't know them.
You don't know any of them, do you?
I don't know them.
No.
They just stay to themselves?
The guy at Chow Tai.
Chinese people don't give nothing.
He was married to Barnum. They have a
Chinese people don't. If you go to the shop and you
I
short,
don't know.
you spend you spend $100 with them, and you short $1, they take back something.
Lucho's always been one of my favorites.
They won't give you it.
Cool guy. He's
Yeah.
a really
Okay.
cool guy.
Chinese say that what he spend, he must make back and more. He would never buy something and you want it and he will give you for the same price. No, and he has so much, he would never do that. It's all for themselves. I don't know where they get that style from. We don't grow up like that. That's why we will never have nothing.
You
We
know-
are too free-handed.
Well, very good. And so next week, Joe and I are going to go over to Boston
We do
Mentos.
something.
And then we're going to go to the Solution?
No solution.
La Solution.
La
And
Solution.
we'll take some pictures there and see what we are actually talking about here around the table. And we'll
We'll see,
see
for
reality.
sure.
And then
will
I'll
see
take you
what I'm
to
speaking
David
about
to
is true.
Esmeralda.
I speak only the truth.
This and this and this.
$1 a minute. And they have these little timers.
I know.
What you do is they put the timer for what, if you pay for $30, you get 30 minutes. But what you do, turn that back. That worked.
No, I say
Then they caught on. It's like, if you go over the 30 minutes, or this speaker comes on, time's up
Yeah, there's-
from the office.
there's two timers.
That is why they say you must.
Okay, we'll leave this story for another
Yeah,
day.
really.
Yeah.
You must